Hey, hi guys. Today I am discussing on financial analysis, and this is for SEM 1. The first question is about what are the types of financial statement analysis. So, in the introduction, you mentioned what is financial statement analysis, define it, what is the use of it. Basically, it is for the predicting trends, it is to compare companies, it is to compare the performance of a company over a period of years. So this is all what you mentioned in the introduction part. Also mentioned that how can that be performed, how can financial analysis be performed, and it can help the company as well as the stakeholders. Now coming to the concept part, you have to mention the types of financial analysis that can be done. So the ones which I have mentioned is horizontal analysis, vertical analysis, then there is quality of earnings analysis, sustainability income analysis, ratio analysis, and there are many more which you can write. If you want, you can Google search, do not copy paste. You'll have to write in your own words. And then in the conclusion part, you mention what are the benefits of financial analysis. So this is how you complete the first question. Moving to second question, there's a case study which is given, and in this you have to mention how the entries would be passed in the book of accounts of the person. So basically he has taken a loan from a bank, and the other part is he's introducing his own capital into the business. So in the introduction part, you mention what are the book of accounts, what do they refer to, how are they made, like journals, ledgers, and then you have to define in the concept part, you have to define about the two entries. So the first entry is a loan which is taken from the bank. Now basically in this type of entry, what happens is a business will never record the loan as a liability, though it is a liability, but it will not record as liability. So what it will do is it will pass only the interest that is paid under the liability side. So basically you have to mention it into the liability. The loan will be the loan which is taken from a bank or from a non-banking finance company. It is a loan, and however it is supposed to be given back. So the entire amount is not mentioned as the liability. It is the loan amount is basically written in the loan account, and on the liability side, the interest that is paid on a yearly basis or on a monthly basis is recorded, and as in how the EMIs are paid out for the loan, the amount gets deducted from the loan account. So this is how you have to pass the entry for the first this thing. It is cash account debit to Bank of Baroda account, the amount which is there. And then comes to the second part, which is Mahesh is introducing his savings into the business. So this is basically referring to a business entity, to the business entity concept. So here you have to mention that both the entities are different. If the individual and the company's book of accounts are merged, it will be tough for the company to basically identify the taxable amount that is supposed to be paid at the year end. And also whenever there is if the company winds up during the it basically files a bankruptcy or it winds up, it has to pay to its shareholders now, or to the liabilities that are supposed to be paid. So for this, what happens is they will see all the assets which are there, and in case if the the business owner has given the assets of his name to the company, then even that will be liquidated. So it is not right on the business part or from the business owner's part, and hence two type of book of accounts are to be made, one for the company and one for the owner. So over here the entry would be cash account debit to capital account credit, and then you mention the sorry so you mention the entry in this way, and then in the conclusion you mention how are these records gonna help the businessman, the business owner, or how does the book of accounts help the company or the business owner. And this is how you complete the second question. Moving to third question. Third question is about mentioning the different types of dividends. So first in the introduction you mention what is dividend and how it is paid. So basically, dividend is declared by a company. It is out of the profit that it is removed from the profit that it has earned over the period of time. It is passed by the board of directors and then it is approved by the shareholders. Once it is approved, it is supposed to be paid to the shareholders and that becomes a liability. So this is what you mentioned in the introduction part. In the concept part, there are different types of dividends. One is interim dividend, then there is cash dividend, then there is preferred dividend, and then there is special dividend. So these are types of dividend. And then in the conclusion, you mentioned that once the dividend is declared by the company has to pay it to the shareholders. According to the gap, basically the entry is not passed unless and until it is approved by the shareholder, and it is defined that okay, it will be paid on a particular date. So and post that it becomes a liability which the company has to pay. So this is how you complete the third A. Moving to third B, you have to mention the different types of profitability ratio. So in the introduction part, you mentioned what is ratio analysis, then what do you mean by profitability ratio, types of profitability ratio, and then you in the concept part you discuss about the types of profitability ratio, which is return on equity, profit margin ratio, return on assets. So even if you Google search the profitability ratio, you will get the details. You can mention that. And then in the conclusion, the use of profitability ratio for the shareholders and the company. And this is how you complete the entire accounts assignment. Thank you and best of luck.